Vandalising the garden by burning words like thief and scum into her lawn, tampering with furniture to make it dangerous, and hiding raw fish in the house were all part of a catalogue of abusive behaviour against a former partner. The man responsible, 66-year-old Douglas Trotter from Giffnock, now has a criminal conviction. The Crown praised the courage of his victim for coming forward. But as of next week, a domestic abuse case like this, dealt with at what's called summary level by a sheriff without a jury, might not be able to go ahead because the accused will struggle to get legal representation. Solicitors say it's not financially viable for them to take the work on.
And the reason that we've identified Domestic Abuse Scotland Act Section 1 cases is because these tend to be more complex, more lengthy. They involve a great deal of preparation. They're paid under a fixed fee scheme which was set back in 1999, and it simply doesn't cover the scope of the work that is involved in these type of cases.
Criminal legal aid is a cornerstone of the whole justice system. The vast majority of people appearing in the dock accused of a crime are represented by a defence lawyer paid for through legal aid. And that means the type of cases being boycotted could now be facing significant delays. Scotland has pioneering legislation which made coercive and controlling behaviour and psychological abuse crimes. But there are fears if the boycott means women don't see their case come to court quickly, their lives could be at risk.
My concern is that the assumption was it's the less dangerous group of cases because there's not necessarily any physical assault involved. But actually the evidence is quite the contrary. We know that when coercive and controlling behaviors have been identified in a case, there's a much higher risk of lethality.
The lawyers say legal aid fees need to rise by 50%, something the Scottish Government shows little sign of agreeing to.
We did a 3% rise in 2019. We then went on to do a 5% rise in 2021. And I've just put through another 5% rise. And that actually just took effect in April. It went live on the 1st of April, so that's just this month.
Many in the legal profession feel if the wider issues aren't addressed soon, they'll struggle to recruit newly qualified defence solicitors, and that could make access to justice even harder. Gordon Chree, STV News, Edinburgh.